Hi, this is Charlie Page, and we've been talking a lot lately about how to use video in your online business. Now, for the fun part, how to sell more with video. Today, we're going to talk about closing the sale with video, actually getting people to place the order right now. Today, I'm going to share the most often used model, and in another video, I'll share my own template. Here's how I learned how to do video marketing. This is the template I used when I started out. There are 12 short steps. This video is going to be short. I'm going to move right through the 12 steps. Step number 1, the headline. Just like any sales letter, you need a great headline to be the hook to get their attention. This gets them to start watching the video. That's very, very important. And it needs to have impact. So take a headline writing course and learn how to write great headlines. I've got one that will teach you in literally 45 minutes how to write great headlines. That's important. Step 2, identify the problem. Here's the thing. To sell products online, you have to solve problems. In order to solve a problem, you have to identify it. So you have to say to your audience, here's the problem I'm trying to solve. We can't be all things to all people. So if you can help somebody lose 20 pounds, have greater peace of mind, meet their significant other, make money online, get out of debt, those types of things, you've got to say that right up front. That's why it's step 2. This gets them to relate to what you're saying, and that's very important. Now they're having a conversation with you in their mind. People often use phrases like, are you tired of? Are you tired of carrying around an extra 20 pounds? Are you tired of not looking great when you go out on a date? Or have you ever wanted to just earn enough extra money that you could sleep better at night? Have you ever wanted to take a vacation and say goodbye to your cares? You know, that kind of thing. Step 3, establish video scarcity. You hear this all the time. This is where you're supposed to say this video can be taken down without notice. And that, as if that's going to pressure people to watch right now. Frankly, people are going to watch or not watch either way. And it does work a little bit to pressure people to make a sale, but it doesn't work great. And I have to tell you, some people really resent it. Once again, internet marketers have used this so much that it's like nails on a chalkboard. So I wouldn't use that. Step 4, aggravate the problem. Now, this is Dan Kennedy selling. I mean, this is right out of the classic sales letter playbook. What you want to do, and you've introduced the problem. Now what you want to do is aggravate the problem. You want to elaborate on the problem. What's it feel like? How does it impact your life? What's it make you think? Here, you explain how painful it is to have the problem. Now, you don't want to go crazy and, say that your life is going to be ruined if you don't solve this problem. But really, having a problem, no matter how small or how big it is unpleasant. Some problems are worse than others. And so you want to elaborate why it's important to change that state of being right now. You want to elaborate why they need to solve this problem today. The problem you shared in step 2 is the one that you elaborate on. Obviously, you're focusing on one problem. It's very important. But you don't stop there. You're supposed to let them really feel the pain. And that's okay. That's selling. Step 5, provide the solution. You're there to provide a solution to a problem. So this is where you introduce your product. But I would suggest don't doing it by name as much as how it will help people change their state from where they are now to where they want to be. See, when people look at your video sales letter, they're going to have a problem. They're going to want to solve that problem. And they don't really need to know the name of your product as much as they need to know that it can help them solve the problem, that it's helped other people solve that problem, and it can help them too. Step 6, features and benefits. Now, this is important, but not as critical as it used to be. It's still important. This is where you list off the features and benefits of your product. What you have to be careful of here is not to go too long. And you have to share why it's the right solution for anyone with the problem you shared in step 2. So this is very important. Getting this right is vital. Whether the list is long or short, it's important that you focus on benefits. And most people miss it because they describe what the product does as opposed to how it changes the person who buys the product. That's the name of the game. People buy change. They want to lose 20 pounds because they want to live longer, because they want to look better, because they want to attract someone, not because they really want to eat diet food. Step 7, call to action number 1. This is the first call to action, and it's based on desire. At this point, you've built up desire. You've exposed a problem. You've aggravated it by saying, isn't it miserable to have this problem? And then you've offered a potential solution. Now it's time to say, don't you want that solution too? You do want to lose 20 pounds in the next 6 weeks, right? So that's your closing statement. Step 8, present proof and examples. This is where you put your testimonials in. You share who you are, if you have authority in the space, and any testimonials that you have, or results that you've achieved yourself. Step number 9, remove the risk. This is very important in today's world. Remember, when people buy online from you, they're buying from you, but they're not really looking you in the eye. So it's different than it used to be. You're not shaking a person's hand. You're not looking them in the eye. You're just seeing a picture on the internet. Who knows if that's who they really are? And so you want to remove the risk. You've got to do that very overtly. Here you share your guarantee and you let them know that they are not taking a risk by ordering today because they have X amount of time to decide. If you've got a 60-day guarantee or a 6-year guarantee or a 6-week guarantee, whatever it is, that's what you want to say. You can take this amount of time to decide because we have a money-back guarantee. Step number 10, call to action number 2. We're almost done. This is the second call to action, and it's based on logic, which is very important. It's good because it satisfies both sides of the brain, emotion and logic, and we are left and right-sided brain people, right? We buy on emotion, but we want to defend it with logic. You buy that sports coat that you want that ends up having a bunch of purple in it, and you go home and say, honey, it was such a great deal. It was 35% off. It doesn't matter if it's got purple in it. You're defending what you wanted to buy with the fact that the logic dictated you had to buy it because it was 35% off. Step number 11, scarcity. Here is where you say that this offer won't last long. Some people say the cart is closing. Some people will say the product's going off the market, while others will say the grand opening is closing soon. If the scarcity is legitimate, it works very, very well. And so don't be afraid to use scarcity as long as it's real. Step number 12, the final step, call to action number 3. The third and final call to action is fear. Now, not in a terrible, I'm going to come to your house way, but rather in a, you're going to miss an opportunity way. This magnifies the scarcity and reinforces that this offer is going away soon. So if you really want the change that you say you want, you really want the benefits, you need to order now. After all, you're protected and you're not taking any risk at all. So why not get in while the price is low, right? That's how you sell things online. This works very, very well. And there you have it. That is the traditional video sales letter formula. Now, other people have different formulas. This is an old school formula, but let me tell you, it works very, very well. It really does. So use it. Take notes on this video, write it down, create yourself a little video of your own, a little video sales letter, and put it up and see what happens. I think you'll really like it. Now, soon I'm going to share my own formula, which is based on this framework. That's how I learned to do video sales letters. And I've combined it with the 40 years of sales experience I've had and put a couple of twists on it. I'm going to give you that completely free in another video. If you want a lot more information like this, visit me at charliepage.com. Get on my list. I'll send out announcements whenever I have new videos, new articles. I give gifts to people who join my mailing list. Really love the people on my mailing list, and I try to take great care of them. Please share this video while you're thinking about it. I would really appreciate that. I want to get the word out about this as broadly as we can so that as many people as possible can sell more, because selling things online is really a very freeing thing. So thank you for being here. I hope you do share it. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, whatever it is you do. This is Charlie Page. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.